The only people who don't want to disclose the truth are people with something to hide.
Demonetization Act vote, it has passed. This was the recent article that was posted. It is now illegal to have to garden and to save seeds. Senate Bill S1867 Food Safety Modernization Act vote passed today, and it outlaws now gardening and the saving of seeds. Food Safety and Modernization Act has been called the most dangerous bill in the history of the United States of America. It would grant the U.S. government new authority over the public's right to grow, trade, and transport any foods. This would give Big Brother the power to regulate the tomato plants in your backyard. It would grant them the power to arrest and imprison people for selling cucumbers at farmers' markets. It would criminalize the transportation of organic produce if you don't comply with the authoritarian rules of the federal government.
Hello YouTube. Wanted to make this video to remind some people of some things that are going on in this world. The S1867 bill, of course, that you just saw, it did pass. You can't grow food in your yard, you can't collect seeds. And then I'm showing you here now, I'm showing you that my video that I put out, it's looking like it's going to end up doing pretty good. It still says only got 300 views, 700 and something, or 75 likes or so, which is great, and I'm much appreciative. I am a lot, but I put this in here. I wanted to show everybody that the views are, I'm still being blocked, of course, we all know that, and they're keeping the numbers down, and they've been keeping it down all weekend, or I wouldn't even have this chart to show you. So it's not went up. It's supposed to go up every so many hours. It's either went completely viral, but they don't want no one to know, or they are trying to limit its resources, which we all know that's what they're trying to do. And this, everyone on here, I appreciate you very much. All of y'all are ones that have uploaded the video and replaced it with your own, and made it as your own. Thank you very much for doing so. I'm putting the bill back on here again for y'all, because this bill here, the S1867 bill and the S1867 bill, people, we got to do something. I'm just, you know, there's a lot of people out there wants me to quit and leave it alone and focus on other things and this and that. People, I can't. I love my country, and I hope there's more above you out there just like me that love your country, like those people that put this video out and posted it on their own page. We all need to do that. Get this message out so the people that are sleeping can see the message. We need to focus on it. Thank y'all, much love, and heads up.
Know good and well that someday there could be a government in power that is shipping its citizens off for disagreements. There are laws on the books now that characterize who might be a terrorist. Someone missing fingers on their hands is a suspect, according to the Department of Justice. Someone who has guns, someone who has ammunition that is weatherproofed, someone who has more than 7 days of food in their house can be considered a potential terrorist. If you are suspected by these activities, do you want to have the government have the ability to send you to Guantanamo Bay for indefinite detention? A suspect. We're not talking about someone who has been tried and found guilty. We're talking about someone suspected of activities. But some of the things that make you suspicious of terrorism are having food, having more than 7 days of food, missing fingers on your hand, having ammunition, having weatherproofed ammunition, having several guns at your house. Is that enough? Are you willing to sacrifice your freedom for liberty? I would argue that we should strike these detainee provisions from this bill because we are giving up our liberty. We are giving up the constitutional right to have due process before we're sent to a prison. This is very important. I think this is a constitutional liberty we should not look at and blithely sign away to the executive power or to the military. So I would call for support of the amendment that will strike the provisions on keeping detainees indefinitely, particularly the fact that we could now for the first time send American citizens to prisons abroad. I think that is a grave danger to our constitutional liberty, and I advise a vote to strike these provisions from the bill. Under the provisions, would it be possible that an American citizen then could be declared an enemy combatant and sent to Guantanamo Bay and detained indefinitely?
I think that as long as that individual, no matter who they are, if they pose a threat to the security of the United States of America, should not be allowed to continue that threat.
And I'm wondering whether the senator is familiar with the fact that the language which precluded the application of Section 1031 to American citizens was in the bill that we originally approved in the Armed Services Committee, and the administration asked us to remove the language which says that U.S. citizens and lawful residents would not be subject to this section. Is the senator familiar with the fact that it was the administration that asked us to remove the very language which we had in the bill which passed the committee, and that we removed it at the request of the administration, that would have said that this determination would not apply to U.S. citizens and lawful residents? I'm just wondering, is the senator familiar with the fact that it was the administration which asked us to remove the very language, the absence of which is now objected to by the senator from Illinois?
I'm familiar now because the senator from Michigan has shared that fact with me.
Okay, people, I hope that made y'all sick to your stomach, and I hope it made you feel proud to be an American right now. Proud to be an American because you're on your first step to becoming free again. And the only way to do that is to get the message out or end up in this box right here. God bless y'all, and heads up, and be safe.